Welcome back to 5 Talk Street. I'm Christy Nelson. Veterans Day festivities start next weekend, and NBC5 is honored to participate in the Greater Dallas Veterans Day Parade, which honors veterans and their willingness to serve and sacrifice for this country. And joining me now are Pat Teipel and Joe Cordina. Pat is the chair of the Greater Dallas Veterans Day Parade, and Joe is the chairman of the Greater Dallas Veterans Day Foundation and a former chair of the parade. And I left out Colonel Joe Cordina. Thanks to you both for joining us today.
Delighted.
So first, let's talk about and remind everyone of what and who we are honoring when we celebrate Veterans Day, whichever of you would like to start.
Well, let me start off on that just from the standpoint of the focus. The focus is always on the veterans. You mentioned yourself, people who serve our country willingly, who are donating their time, their effort, and their love of our nation, so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we have today.
And Pat, this year the parade happens on Monday, November 12th at 11 a.m. in downtown Dallas. So there's also a ceremony before. What happens during that ceremony?
Well, basically it's the 11th hour ceremony. Of course, you know, Veterans Day is the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. And of course, it falls on a Sunday this year, so we have Veterans Day parade celebrated on Monday, the 12th.
And so there's the ceremony itself. What does that consist of? What can we expect to see if we go?
Well, the 21 gun salute and the jets flying over and the missing man formation. And of course, we've got hundreds of young people lining up in the parade and junior ROTC, and it should be quite exciting. So I hope everyone brings their family and get ready for a good time.
So why do you want people to participate in this way? Why is this a good way to mark this occasion?
It's a good way to give back a little bit, to show the veterans the respect that you have for the things that they have done, the sacrifices that they've put forth. A lot of people don't realize that it's not just the veteran, it's also their spouse. Mm-hmm. The sacrifices are mutually shared. And so we need to show great respect for these individuals of all ranks. It makes no difference. It's just a great organization among all the 5 military services that are honored through the veterans programs.
And is there a theme this year to the parade?
Yes, the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I.
Ah, so it's a very important theme this year.
Yes.
So who's participating? You mentioned the junior ROTC. Who can we see if we go? Who's lining up? How long will it last?
Well, it should last a couple of hours. Mm-hmm. And of course, you'll see the missing man formation and a lot of the troops. And of course, we also have out on the City of Dallas Plaza, out on the front of Dallas City Hall, displays for the kids to climb on, and it should be quite exciting.
So it's a good family event, and it's moving, you learn something, and it's also just good for everyone of all ages.
It is. It's also, too, there's a program which we pass out to the individuals there, so they can actually have a remembrance that they were at that event. I think that's pretty important, too, because you want to have a takeaway. It's not just that they're there, but that they see all these different people who participate in the parade. And I'm talking about literally 5,000 people in the parade.
Yeah.
It's about in my estimation, I would say it's probably among the top 3 without a doubt. With 5,000 participants, it puts us in the top 3 in the nation. So it's a highly visible parade. It was televised last year, yes, and everything, so we appreciate this very much. Thank you for doing that for us, and we really do appreciate you and all the others that have donated their time and effort to making this event so special for so many.
Well, good luck with this year's event, and I hope the weather is perfect for you, and I'm sure it'll be a great time. Thank you so much for joining us today. And for more information on the Veterans Day Parade, visit vetsdayindallas.org, and we're back in a moment with more of 5 Talk Street.